God, that smell. Alright. For those who are wondering, it is a hoodie I just smelled. One of the many hoodies I wear. So yeah, that is, that is a lot. Okay. Uh, I guess without further ado, well, am I going bald or something up here? Sorry, I'm just looking at the top of my, I'm looking at the top of my head. Do I have like a line or something? Oh my god. I don't know if that's good or maybe I should go to a barber or wait. Did I turn off the speaker just in case? Hold on, I want to make sure that I turned off my Bluetooth because half the time my Bluetooth likes to be connected to my phone and this thing right here, this is my Bluetooth, it's my earbuds, likes to connect to my phone for reasons I do not understand. Okay. Hi there. Hello. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay. You're my favorite, Slay. Oh, yes. Slay. Okay. Well, oh, you missed me. I miss you too. I missed everyone here who shows up on my lives. Everyone here showing up on my live. I miss you. Here. This is for you. I'm trying to make a heart with my fingers. There you go. Trying not to get in the way. Yeah, man. Aw, thank you. Okay. So, obviously, um, obviously, for today's live stream, we are not drawing today, okay? Or painting, only because I decided to take a little break just for today, just for today, just for today. I will be painting again and drawing, but not till tomorrow. And yeah, so for today, we're just gonna sit here, we're just gonna chat, we're gonna have a nice conversation. I'll even show you some of my art pieces that I've made over the past few weeks in the beginning of this year alone, or maybe some could be from 2025. I don't know. Someone in the comments may have to remind me. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into let's get into what I'm gonna let's get into all the art pieces. So here's the thing though. So what most people don't know is whenever it comes to like my artwork, I always like to like figure out like if I haven't like seen particular like art pieces I made in a while, I do like to like go back and see or try to like fix it somehow because well I sometimes think that, I don't really like the way it turned out before, but you know what? We're just gonna go and see, and I'm just gonna show you the pieces that I think I like and others that I think I could have done better on. Yeah, because self-critiquing is very important. So this is one of the paintings, obviously, that I did. Um, I really love I don't know why, but I just been really enjoying painting and drawing eyes. This one, not gonna lie, I am surprised how it turned out. I am surprised how it turned out. Um, Honestly, my only thing is that if I would have added like maybe another eye, it could have been like evened out. Like the background could have probably been evened out instead of like this, but yeah. Another thing though, I really am starting to like this color. I think this color was like the yellow orange. I don't know. I have to go and check out the paint because it's literally on my desk on the corner of my bedroom, but yeah. So that's that. Okay. So last week's. So I was making these because we were experiencing a snowstorm in my state and well, honestly, I think these are like okay, but I feel like, I could have done better. So yeah, these I definitely could have done better on. Okay. I definitely could have like maybe added a little bit more detail into some. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know. I just can't seem to like fully paint a snowflake. I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay. Like I like this one, but I feel like I could have like made a little bit more details in the snowflake. This one, I completely forgot what I was going for, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I do like this one. I just wish that, I could have done something a little better. Okay. This one, okay. This one I really enjoy. This one I really enjoy. I don't know why. So if you know me, I love to draw or paint out humanoids, and well, I do like how this came out. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. I think it's very me. It's very me. And if you know me, you know I like to draw a lot of humanoids. Um, you look like Felix from Stray Kids. Wow, thank you. Wait, you want to know what's weird? Almost every time, or at least a few times when I go live, someone is bound to compare me to a member of Stray Kids. I just want to go off the record here saying I don't hate Stray Kids. I think Stray Kids is one of many amazing talented groups with amazing talented people who well, are like most groups under certain systems who are just not being promoted very well or not really being promoted by the manager of the whatever agency they're under. I just hope they're okay. But yeah, I do like Stray Kids. I haven't really heard any new songs by Stray Kids yet. I'm going to. Wait, no. I heard the song. What's it called? It's like it goes hip 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 hooray or something like that. I don't know. Where like one of the members literally sang like just said hip hip hooray, and I was just like, huh? Yeah. But anyways, so I really do like how this turned out. Okay, I really like how this turned out. And like I said, if you know me, I really do like painting or drawing anything with humanoids. So yeah, this turned out, I think, great. Better than my art. Oh, come on. I bet you're a better artist than me. Okay. This one, obviously, I was like also going for another eye look, I guess. Yeah, I think the only downside is okay, so I do like how the eye colors look. I do like it. I don't know. I think the only thing I'm like really critiquing myself about is just the fact that like the green and the brown are like much darker and I expected them to maybe be like a little bit lighter with each other because I don't know if you can see it, but literally I was trying to like fix the black pupil for this one. Weird core? Probably. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mika. Thank you. But yeah. However, though, I do like how I made this little color here, this little colored eye circle. I don't know if you can fully see it. Here, I'll show you. So yeah, in the center, I do like all four colors right there. So yeah, I think the only thing I'm critiquing this about is that I wish the brown and green were a little bit lighter. This one, okay, honestly though, I do like it. I do like it. I think it's just that the only thing I'm critiquing myself about this is just that, well, I don't know what to think. I mean, to me, it looks okay, but I'm trying to think of like what exactly is like I could have fixed or something. And the closest thing is just that I wish I would have done like lighter colors. So yeah, I wish I would have done lighter colors, but this did turn out okay in my way, I guess. One time I tried painting, but it turned out so bad. I drew an eye. That's fine. Everyone knows when you're a beginner painter, you always start a little, on the rough side. You just got to take some time, okay? And this is what I learned when doing art for the first time. So I first started doing art when I was in elementary school because I had a really difficult time trying to express myself. And every time I went to the art teacher or I was in art class, and yeah, it was very hard to fully express myself in a way, but I took art classes and really they helped. And at first, I was also very upset because my art wouldn't be turning out the way it was. But then my art teacher from elementary school and one of my aunts, who's also an artist, but she's also a hairstylist, both of them told me like art takes time. You're not gonna be like Picasso like overnight or the first time. It takes time. So yeah. So don't worry. Everyone starts out rough, but then over time when you practice more and more, it gets a little better. I hope that helps, Mika. Can you give me a shout out? Shout out, okay, shout out to FC Dallas 21. What does FC stand for? If it stands for something I should have known because I'm almost 25, then yeah. Oh, why did I slap myself on the cheek? I meant to do this. Thank you. You're welcome. Lizzie, it's a soccer team. Oh, oh. Now I feel bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. Next one. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna show you two of these side by side. So check this out. I clearly had like a weird flower thing going on. So this one, um, honestly, I think I was just trying to. The only thing I can think of is that I wish I would have done a little more detail with the thorns, but overall, I think it looks okay. This one, on the other hand, not gonna lie, I do actually kind of like. It kind of though like reminds me like when you step into like an art store, I guess, and like you see someone make this, and I don't know like if anyone would look at this and go, wow, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so this one I'm pretty sure like I like um because I don't know why. It just looks like to me I feel like what I did was very simple, okay? I drew a flower in like a little field, an empty field, and it's like raining all around. And I think I'm very happy with like how the background of the sky went because I was trying to go for like a very moody theme. So yeah. Whereas with this one, I was just drawing a flower in a background that's just green with thorns. But yeah, I do like how this turned out. I do like. It's my birthday. Can you say hi? Hello there, Anna Jolie. The rain add the best to the picture. Exactly. Oh, and everyone say happy birthday to Anna. Happy birthday, Anna. Congratulations on being another year older. Yay. Okay. I still got four more pieces I want to show you. Okay. Oh, I just hit my guitar. You're welcome. Okay, so this one, I'm pretty sure I was just trying to go for like cloudy, demon, angry look, I guess. I think I must have been like in my feelings this day because this one, I kid you not, I do like, okay, I do like. And like I said before, I really do like drawing humanoids. I think that it did turn out great. Well, not great, but it did turn out okay in my book. I think it really does capture like pretty much I guess what you can say is like my anger or like one of my demons because like many people I have many demons and well this is the one way I can express one of my demons to come out of me. Yeah. But yeah, tell me what do you think? What do you think? Did this turn out okay? Oh, sorry. What do you think this could represent? Because this I feel like could represent anything. Like more specifically though, I feel like though this can express more like anger or any like very dark emotions that manifested into like a very explosive type or like very dark and yeah. Okay. This next one, I do not know. Sorry, I gotta itch my back. Hello to Stray Kids Lover 06E. Hello. Okay, this next one. I don't know what I was going for with this one. I think this one though, I will be honest. Yeah, I do like the humanoid and I do like the colors, but the problem is I have no idea what I was going through with this one. Like, or maybe I do know, but I forgot. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so someone, what do you think this represents? Because literally I have no idea or I don't remember what it represents. So, and it's not like I'm purposely like not forgetting like what I said. I cannot actually remember what I was painting this about. I think of like, because in my mind I'm thinking like something involving with peace or like mood or like someone on DRUG. Yeah, please don't report me for that. But yeah, just a joke. But yeah, I just and as you can see, I just hit my crystal necklace. I think, yeah, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, so now I got two left to show you. This one, not gonna lie, I'm very happy with like how this one was made. I feel like this one definitely does express my, well, I don't know how to explain it, but I really do like how the humanoid in this one turned out, and I do like the background. I do like the background. It just, I feel like though it just kind of like makes me remind me of like my mind, I guess, because sometimes I feel like my mind is broken, and when I do, this is how I feel. So, yeah. I mean, this could easily be expressed as me being broken inside, in my mind specifically. And yeah, and this is pretty much what happens to me, but yeah, but overall, I think this turned out pretty okay. This one is my favorite. Aw, thank you. Wait, were you talking about the previous one or did you just comment that right now? I need to know because I don't know. Okay, and next is the final one. The final one that I'm showing. And oh, this one, okay. And this is the last one. Okay, this one, I think if I remember correctly what I was trying to express this one as, I was trying to make this one seem like a sense of peace, a sense of like calm, I believe. And not gonna lie, I do like how the humanoid in this one turned out. And I do like the colors in the background. I think though the only thing like I ever critique myself on this one specifically is just with these two shades of blue. I kind of wish like maybe like what would it happen if I like switched them? Like if I had this color here and this color here, like maybe the it like would have I don't know how to express it. Like almost like blend well, I guess, or like have a nice you know, shades of like going from dark blue to green if that makes sense. But yeah, I do like how this turned out and yeah, I do like how it turns out and like I said, I think for like this one I was trying to like represent like calm or something, like being calm, like relaxed. So, yeah, that one's definitely for the keeps. So, basically, overall, I do like a few of my canvases that I have made. Some will definitely would have to go back and kind of like do touch-ups on. But yeah, overall though, I think like I did pretty okay with these few canvases. And these are the canvases I remembered using I'm pretty sure in like the month of January last month and maybe December. Big Dom. Hi. How you doing? Yeah. So, okay. So anyways, I do have so for those who don't know, my last live stream, I talked about how I have a total of wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13. I have 13 canvases left. Specifically 10 are 15 by 20. Hold on. What's this one? Oh, blue. Oh, 16 by 20. Okay. Scratch that. Okay. Okay, bye. Your art is pretty. Thank you, Stray Kid. You too. Take care. Bye. Mwah. Okay. Sorry for that, by the way. So I was currently trying to remember the size of the canvases I have left. So this is one of them. This one's the 16 by 20. This one's 16 by 20. Obviously, I haven't really used it yet, but I definitely have some ideas that I want to work with. And this one here, obviously, this one's a much darker canvas that I would definitely like to use. Oh, you can actually see my reflection. Yeah. And then I have one that's actually three canvases that I think are 20 by 24s that I'm saving for like more like a later project, if that makes sense. But as it stands right now, I am not using them at the moment. And yeah, I started off with like the smaller canvases just because I wanted to work with, I wanted to start out small, work with the small canvases and see what I make. And then like over time, work my way up to like the much bigger canvases, for like much bigger inspiration for whatever I have set in my mind. But that's uh yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. And here's the thing though, I feel like though with the bigger canvases, they're gonna present a little bit of a challenge for me because obviously they're much bigger canvases, so I need to figure out like what ideas I want to have in mind, but also make sure I like understand that, it's my creative process and it's okay and it shouldn't matter how long it takes for me to get creative or like have the creative juices flowing. Why do I keep hitting my necklace? But yeah, so that will be saved. These will be saved for, well, at least one of these canvases. I'm definitely going to use the white canvases first, just because I want to save like the much darker canvases for like other ideas that I have in mind. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much like the art talk from today. Um, okay, let's see what else. Well, I do want to talk about like obviously why am I back in my closet? Return it. Return what? I don't know what to return. Um, but anyway, so yeah, as you can tell, I'm back in my closet again. It's basically the reason why is because I haven't really like gone live in my closet in like quite a while. And of course, because here's the thing though. So the last time I checked, apparently I went live in my closet like 2 months ago, which I'm thinking, okay. Should I go live in my closet again? Because it has definitely been a hot minute. And here's the thing though, I really didn't know like what to do for today's canvas, so I figured, for today's live stream at least, one of the things I would talk about are my previous canvases or artwork I have done recently that I don't know if you can like go back in this live stream and check out, but yeah. So, yeah, if you want to, please subscribe, bro. I will subscribe after I'm done going live. I promise. But yeah. So I figured for today, might as well like sit here in my closet, have us chat about our day, how our lives are going, and just overall, like, because it's been a hot minute, and normally when people hear me talk, I normally have like a paintbrush or a pencil in my hand, but, this is the opportunity I feel like to like have a conversation. Even if we can't like physically hear each other's voices. Well, you can hear mine. You can hear mine, but I can't hear yours. I feel like that's like the weirdest thing I've ever said. Also, now that I remember, for those who don't know, this wall actually connects to a bathroom wall. So, why are you literally in the closet? Why am I literally in the closet? Because I used to, a few times when I've gone live, I think last year though, I've gone live, I've sat in my closet like a lot. So I figured, you know what? Might as well go live from my closet today. because that's where like most of my live streams have happened. So I figured, why not make today special? Yeah. And figuratively, figuratively, maybe. I am not in the closet figure. Hold on. I came out as bisexual in my 20, well, I'm still in my 20s. I'm almost 25, but I'm out as bisexual. And here's the thing though, I recently had to come out as bisexual again. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. So when I so obviously like everyone knows the first time you come out as like gay, bisexual, trans, asexual, you know, any type of sexuality or or preference that you are, um the first time's the hardest, because you want it to be like, because you don't know how it could play out. It can play out as good or as bad. So I remembered saying, you know what? I'm bisexual, and either you're gonna love me for it or not. I don't care. Just know, like, that is me. And the first time, everyone was like, huh. And I was like, okay. And then I thought, that was the worst of it. That was over. But then a few months later, people started asking me questions like, "What's your sexuality again?" And I'm like, "I'm bisexual," which was like, because here's the thing though. The first time I had came out to some friends as bisexual, and then over time, I came out to family members. I came out to other people, and honestly, it just like kept, I figured, well, what harm could it do? However, though, however, though, I have came out as bisexual like 5 times before this. Okay, first time's the hardest. Second time, I feel like it's kind of like you want to remind them. Third time, you're like, okay. Then fourth and fifth time, I don't know how to explain it, but basically, I was like, ugh, I'm bisexual. Like, how hard is it to like remember? Um, Yeah, but anyways, so the sixth time, okay, how can you come out more than once? Because I don't know how to explain it, but people I know always forget somehow. I do not know how that's possible. Okay, I generally do not know how it's possible. I mean, I literally have it like as displayed, as displayed on my social media platforms, as displayed. Like you can physically see it. I made the choice to, tell people on my social media platforms who actually see my profile what my sexual preference is. And apparently they still forget. People still forget. Or at least people that I say or I talk to or who knows me keeps forgetting. And I'm just like, you know what? If someone tells me to come out for like a sixth time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I had to come out the sixth time. Six times. And I'm just like, I'm bisexual. Do I need to get a tattoo on my forehead? On my forehead or something? Like, why? 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 Like, I've had explained this. I explained that I was bisexual multiple times. And that would be a pretty cool tattoo. Yes, that's actually the thought process I had in my mind. Like, should I just like on my arm at least tattooed, I'm bisexual. Like literally be like, I'm bisexual, and then have to do it like this, like remind people. I have to go like, look, look, I even written down on my arm so you can visibly see it. I mean, obviously I didn't, I'm just exaggerating for effect right now, but like I feel like it's coming to the point where basically I'm gonna have to do that. Just for people to just to like remind people. Just to like remind people. Bro is stuck in the closet. No, I'm actually not stuck. See, the doors are pretty open. See? No, not my. Oh, damn. Sorry, I'm currently. Ugh, these tripods just do not want to work with me. Come on, please work with me. Okay, first off, let me also explain the reason why I don't even like go live or like something's like in the middle of the room or something is because I've gone through three tripods now and they've all busted in like their own little fun way. And well, let's just say I'm done. I'm pissed. I need to, yeah. But, anyways, so yeah, I had to come out a sixth time as bisexual. If I have to come out like 10 times, I'm just gonna be like, forget it. Just forget it. Because here's the thing, though. I don't know if like anybody here has ever had like that sort of situation or like, or like you had to like come out like that many times, which I mean, what do you expect me to do? Should I put on like a fireworks show or something? Have it spelled out in the sky? Or somehow have you like remember it somehow? Ugh, I'm sorry. So let's just say that is very rough. That is very exhausting. That is all I can say. Okay. So, anyways, let's see. What else should I talk about now? So, okay. So I got another thing I do want to talk about. So, last night I have had a very rough sleep schedule. And by that, I mean, I went to bed last night around 10 o'clock, and as I was trying to get some sleep, I was tossing and turning, and then somehow, my when I woke up like around midnight or 1 a.m. And normally this wouldn't really be a problem if I didn't have to like wake up 3 hours to get ready for work because my job involves me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, you heard that right, 4 o'clock. And well, basically, I was tossing and turning and somehow getting like almost zero sleep. That's why I look like I don't know how to explain it, but if you watch my Instagram stories, I basically compared this to like the look of a corpse. I basically compare myself to a corpse. Just by my appearance specifically. I don't wear makeup. I do wash my face. Um, Although apparently people said that if I wore makeup, I could be prettier. Which, wow, thanks. That means I'm not beautiful. I know I am, and you are beautiful too. But sheesh, shot fired. But anyways, so yeah, basically I was tossing and turning, and then I don't know how to explain it, but like at some point in the middle of the night, my brain was just like on overdrive or something. Like I had my eyes shut, like my eyes were shut, and I was like, okay, time to sleep. And then I was counting backwards from like 300 because apparently they say like that's the best way to help you like fall asleep. As you can tell, I just yawned. But yeah, it didn't work. And pretty much my brain was just like on overdrive, I guess, or it was being active when it shouldn't have been active. But yeah, let's just say my sleep schedule is had became so messed up that I didn't know. And then I was tossing and turning all night because the next thing I know, I was apparently like I don't know, like sweaty, I guess. Okay, I will be honest. It's only because like the room that I'm in specifically has two vents, and if both of them are open, my room could either end up being like a sauna or cold as the Arctic. That is the best way I could explain. But yeah. However, though, apparently my room decided that whoever had the heater on decided to make my room as boiling hot as a sauna. And even when I like close the vents, somehow they're still able to be very warm. That's all I can say. But yeah. And then of course, well, a few minutes later when I thought like I finally got some sleep, my alarm went off and then I was just like, well, maybe I'll try tonight. But yeah. So I got like at best a few hours of sleep. Um, I just hope that tonight though, like tonight I want to get good sleep. Like I want to get good sleep. I've been looking up ways on how to fall asleep and so far I've came up with nothing. Well, some more okay. Some even like showed me like specifically like which times would be like okay to sleep. Like they say like if you go to sleep around like 9 p.m., that's kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but they say that's basically like it's like an hour where like your body kind of like goes to almost like slowly goes into like a deep sleep. And helps a little. I don't know. I haven't tried that before. I'm gonna have to. I probably am gonna have to try it, but yeah. Ugh. Anyways, yeah. Eat real butter before bed. It has vitamin K that helps you sleep. Listening to horror podcasts that helps me. Okay. Well, I also have like a fan. I keep a fan in my room. Um, I keep a fan in my room. I don't know why. It's like my white noise, if that makes sense. It's like my white noise, and it kind of does help me fall asleep. But also, if it was like raining outside, that could also help. But yeah, I'll definitely have to think about the apparently eating butter. That's a new one. I've never heard of I've never heard of eating butter before going to bed. And here's the thing though, and I don't know if anyone else has ever tried this. I have taken melatonin gummies. I have taken melatonin gummies, but I haven't taken those in like years. And last I did, they kind of did help a little, but yeah. If you just have a speaker, just play some smooth music instead of white noise. Okay. So, got it. No, do not take melatonin gummies. They're horribly bad for you. Ah, okay. Also, sorry that I'm so far back. I'm literally leaning up against my wall of the. Or do you mind? Sorry, currently, apparently, I'm fighting with my hoodies. Which, by the way, if you know me, I wear these hoodies whenever I like play characters and post them on like my short videos on here. So, if anybody knows who wears this, then you know. But yeah. But not gonna lie though, I am hopefully thinking of like maybe I could wear this more. It's very breathable, and not gonna lie, I do like it. Another thing, I have not worn this yet. It's a beach shirt or like a very nice shirt. You can wear it to like a restaurant, but it's also very smooth and breathable apparently. But yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of water throughout the day will help as well. A good walk, 3 to 4. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. I'll definitely have to do that. So for those who are also currently wondering what I'm drinking this. Oh, you see it? Yeah, so one of my New Year's resolutions is, of course, to have better drinks. So, because I need it. But yeah, I definitely do want to consider that a lot. I do try to drink as much water as I can throughout the day because I get like very tired, and they tell me like water does help keep you up, and it's important you drink as much water as you can. And also water is supposed to like help for your skin. Obviously, if you can't tell, my skin has a lot of acne, specifically in like these areas, obviously all around my face. But yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on that's one of the things, drinking more water so that way my face, and also going outside more instead of just like going for walks to like the local convenience store just down the road for me, because obviously my bank account will definitely love me for that. Make sure you get the butter that is in the green box at Costco or Walmart, okay? It should say it's from New Zealand. It is 100% natural butter and it's absolutely delicious. Okay, I'll definitely have to think about that the next time I go to Walmart. But I don't have a Costco where I live at. I don't, well, at least, so I live in the state of North Carolina, but specifically, I live in a city that's very small. And well, there's obviously like not a lot here, but yeah. But we do have a Walmart. We do have a Walmart. Well, we have like two, but that's about it. Come out of the closet. I literally came out the closet like years ago. I'm just sitting in the closet because I used to live. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just sitting in my closet because I used to live stream from my closet. Do some calisthenic workouts. Hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do those. I usually do work out, but not until like the evenings. And as you can tell, like not a lot of results going on here. But yeah. Anywho, let's see. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to open up this bag. Hold on. Three, two, one. Sorry, I'm trying to like. Ugh. Come on. Ugh, the bag won't open. And I'm too lazy to get up and get some scissors. Oh, okay. There we go. Ah, here we go. Sorry, so I was trying to open up this little, because I was in need of a snack. They're called Rips. Um, yeah. They're supposedly, they're licorice. It's a sweet and sour candy, as you can tell, my eyes twitching because I don't. Nighttime is the best time to work out. Yes, not gonna lie. What you just said, I feel like that is very true because not only that, but I also take warm showers afterwards, and they say like after like you take a warm shower, it's supposed to like help you fall asleep because it's supposed to help like relax you more. So, yeah. But also when it's like my days off, I like to go on morning runs. So I end up taking like morning showers, but specifically during those times, I don't know if it's like still a good thing. I do um take cold showers, or at least showers that are like lukewarm at best, just because they say like cold showers it's supposed to like help wake you up some more. And I think that they also say it's like supposed to bring up your testosterone, I think. I don't know. I'm not a body expert, but yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay then. Well, I'll definitely have to think about that. Okay. Well, thank you. I will definitely have to look back at all of your suggestions to help me, um, well, help me sleep, and I'll definitely have to try a few. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. What is one more thing I do want to talk about? Okay. Yeah, cold showers in the morning though. They say like if you take like a cold shower in the morning, obviously it helps like wake you up some more. But also at the same time, they say like it's supposed to like bring up your testosterone. I don't know if that's true, but hey, I'm not an expert, so your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, anyhow. Okay. So there is one other thing that I do want to talk about, and pretty much it's like the last thing I'm going to be talking about before I get off live here, and that is how has my week been? Um, how has overall my week been? My week have been this week, and that is this week. Um, my week has been could have been better. It could have been better. So, one of the many things that where I'm currently dealing at that I had to deal with throughout the week was, of course, we had a snowstorm. Now, if you had known, I was actually live last weekend when we had snow. And I think throughout like certain parts of the live, I did show that it was like snowing outside. But yeah, but only for like a few seconds, maybe a minute. That's about it. But yeah, so it the one thing it definitely did affected me. It did affect my work schedule because I kid you not, last month my work schedule was just crazy. They had me working like a full week. Um, so like for almost a whole week, I was getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning, getting dressed, going to work, doing my job, coming back, having lunch, taking a nap, and all that jazz. And hello, Antonio. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Hopefully, you're doing well too. So, the next week after that, though, they decided to give me like a full week off, and I figured, okay, I guess that can help. You know, I get a full week off, and also that's the same week I get paid, and I figured, could be better. However, though, I kid you not, during that full week, I was on immediate, well, not immediate, but I generally had no idea what to do. Like I'd spent, I normally spend like Mondays and Tuesdays working. That it has been so long since I've ever like actually had like a Monday or a Tuesday not having to get up for work. So yeah, and then um, we were supposed to get the snowstorm that coming weekend, and well, apparently we were lied to that weekend because we didn't get a snowstorm. We didn't get a snowstorm. It was just cold. It was just cold. But I did work that Saturday, so yeah. So Saturday and Sunday they were just cold. However, though, it wasn't until like the next weekend came by, and then like that weekend it actually did snowed. So I could have actually had worked, by the way, but they decided to not let me work. And my coworker, he was there working nearly like 3 weeks. So yeah, this man's a Jewish Italian. Oh, sorry, you have it all wrong. I'm not Jewish. Not that there's anything wrong with being Jewish or not being Jewish. I'm just not Jewish. I'm Lithuanian. Wait, Lutheran. Lutheran, not Lithuanian. Sorry, my brain's just like on autopilot mode. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, so I'm Lutheran, although I don't really know what being Lutheran is. I never really learned much about being a Lutheran, but yeah. Also Italian. I'm not Italian. My last name is German. So sorry, I'm not a Jewish Italian. I am a Lutheran Dutch German. I don't know. That's all I can say. You are a very good worker, sir. Oh, thank you, Red Eye Premier. Don't know who you are, but okay. It is 5 here, sir. It is 5 o'clock where you're at? Wow. It's like, I think maybe it's past 4. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, it just hit past 4. Sorry, the brightness just got weird on my phone. What are your thoughts on the Salem witch trials, sir? What are my thoughts on the Salem witch trials? Obviously, from the stories I hear, it was obviously a very crazy time where people were accusing others of being a witch, a warlock, good, bad. Honestly, though, I here's the thing though, I wasn't really like that much into history, to be honest. When I was in school, when I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, and college, I wasn't really that much interested in history, which isn't really a problem. I don't think there's really a problem with anybody who likes history. It just kind of like didn't really like phase my interest, I guess I should say. But yeah, Salem witch trials. I just think it was like from the stories I hear, it was just a crazy time, and yeah, so sad that a lot of people were being accused of being a witch. Um, Yeah, I feel like though if I was living at that time, I would probably most likely be accused of being a witch. Most likely. And if I was, which I wouldn't, or maybe I would. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But yeah. No, 5 degrees, sir. Oh, it's 5 degrees where you're at. Okay. This guy, he put eggs, sugar, and cinnamon on toast and made French toast. He was accused of being a warlock. Because he made French toast? Huh. That that just seems ridiculous. You might as I don't know. I think people just accuse too much. I think people just accuse back then, and even like still now today, like people accuse people of way too much, even back then. But obviously back then it was different than today. Obviously you wouldn't, burn somebody at the stake in like today's times, but back then you would, apparently. Or they had like very disturbing methods. Oh, he was crushed between two stones? Oh, jeez. Just because he made a breakfast. Okay. Well, that's definitely something to learn about. Learn something new every day. Yeah. But anyways, sorry, I'm hearing wind chimes outside. So currently it is very windy where I'm at. So we're pretty much where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm in North Carolina, and we recently just went through a severe snowstorm, and it obviously had impacted a lot of places, but I think it was in luck that it was just for like 1 week, because there were a lot of places that were closed. Apparently, there were even schools that were closed. There were certain schools that were closed. There were certain businesses that were closed. There's just basically a lot of places were closed, let's be honest. Um, but yeah, a lot of places were closed, but eventually now they did begin to reopen. Some stores I do know for a fact did stay open. Like I know Walmart stayed open a lot. Um, excuse me, sorry. Um, Other places, I think they say like dollar store that stayed open. Some convenience stores even stayed open, but other places did not. I think it's just because like for like safety reasons, obviously. But yeah. What are your choice for Super Bowl winners, sir? I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch the Super Bowl. Um, I used to, but I haven't really watched it in like a while, so I really can't like answer that question, like I guess the best I can, but all I can say is I don't know. But yeah. So anyways, yeah, so this weather here is just crazy right now, but we're just finally getting back to what I assume is normal, but yeah. Um, what is your opinion in Bad Bunny's halftime performance, sir? Hmm. You speak Spanish, you don't. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. ¿Y tú? Uh, estoy muy cansado. Estoy muy cansado. Um, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, once. Wait, diez? Diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, dieciséis, diecisiete, dieciocho, diecinueve, diez. Um, mi, mi, um, mi hermano menor es, um, wait, mi mi hermana, wait, oh, hermana or hermano, hermano or hamon, yeah. Mi hermano o hermana, uh, es loco. uh, eh. So yeah, I do speak a little bit of Spanish. Brother equals boy, sister means girl. Okay, I apologize. You know the Spanish. I know some words in Spanish. I know pollo and polo. So pollo, I believe that means like chicken, like the chicken you eat, and polo is like the chicken you raise, I think. Polo is chicken. Pollo. Agua and leche. Leche. Leche meaning milk. Milk. Um, huevos. Huevos? I think that means eggs. Um, I work in for polo. Polo is sport. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Adios mio. Adios mio. I'm sorry. Okay, here's the thing though. Also I know buenos dias and buenas noches and adios and hasta mañana. Hasta mañana. And the reason why I know certain words in Spanish is because where I work at, I have coworkers who actually speak very fluent Spanish. So I try to learn Spanish because specifically for communication skills, for communication, because obviously when you work in an environment and there's certain people, if there's like certain people you work with who speak another language, it's very important that you try your best to, at least for me though, try your best to speak a language that they speak and try to have good communication because that's what I'm trying to build with like my coworkers who do speak Spanish. Like I try to remember certain words in Spanish so that way I can try to remember, just so that way we can have like good communication, if that makes sense. Like, because that's what I'm trying to like make us have, like good communication. Like, not be like buddy buddy, but be able to tell them like what we need in the kitchen, what our boss just said. It's more so like I'm learning Spanish to for better communication, if that makes sense. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Even I don't understand how Americans don't speak English. Oh, I mean, Spanish, Spanish. Okay, so don't worry. It's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people who do take Spanish classes, they do take some have taken Spanish classes like very young. The first time I took Spanish class, I was about like 13, I believe. I was 13 years old and I took a full year of Spanish in my eighth grade year in middle school. And I kid you not, I basically somehow passed the class. Meaning like I didn't ace it, but I did get like a B. I did get a B, but yeah. So yeah, and then yeah, yeah. Lucky for me, I was able to pass. Not like with flying colors, but at least pass to like you know. But yeah, I definitely know a few words in Spanish, and I did have to relearn some Spanish back when I was in college too. So yeah, mm, that's all I can say. Oh, excuse me, I am so sorry. I think I belched like 3 times here while going live. I'm very sorry. But yeah. So overall, really though, I speak Spanish just as a way to like have better communication skills with my coworkers. That is the reason, and also I do like learning. I do know a few other languages though. Like I recently started trying to learn Korean. Wait, 안녕하세요, che dom입니다, 입니다. Um, 안녕. That's all I know. I also know some Chinese. Ni hao, ni hao ma, 我很好. 你叫什么？我叫Tom。谢谢。不客气。I think what's a word? 一二三五六. 一二三五六. Basically, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Chinese. And then, what's how do you say goodbye? Is it Saijian? Saijian? Saijian, I believe. Saijian? Yeah. So I definitely know a few languages here and there, but yeah. I do the subscription to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Aw, thank you. Well, anyways. So I think I am gonna wrap up this live stream here, really, right now because, well, I need to prepare for tomorrow. But before I go, I do want to say I am gonna be live again tomorrow. So specifically, I go live around 3 p.m. Eastern time, and hopefully tomorrow I will have a canvas ready to start painting, to start drawing, to do something. I just need to like find a way to get like the creative juices flowing because that's normally what I do whenever I go live. But yeah. Oh, don't worry, I'll be live again. So I go live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to, make sure you click the bell notifications so you can be notified when I go live. And yeah, you can be notified when I go live, and you could be the first, second, or I don't know, number person to show up on my live stream. Let's see. Yep, that's pretty much it for today's live stream. Thank you all to everyone who has shown up for my live stream. And now I'm gonna do like what I normally do. Basically, I like to give shout outs to like um my top like 5 people who had apparently shown up on my live stream. Or at least say are like my top fans. I don't know. It's like this weird icon thing over here or over here. I don't know. So number one goes to Shanatan. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. If I'm saying it wrong, I am very sorry. You are number one. And Red Eye Premium, you are number two. You are number two. You are number two. And Specialist, you are number three. And Lizzie and Nightmare, congratulations, you're number four. And at number five, we have Play. Yeah. So, yep. Okay. Wait. I just got here. Wow, only number two. I'm number one fan of yours. Oh. I just got here. I just got here. Are you ready? Are you already leaving? Yes. Sorry. Well, hey, listen, I'll be live again tomorrow, okay? I'll be live again tomorrow. I go live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you click on the bell notifications. Make sure you click on the bell notifications so you can be notified when I go live. And I promise you I will be back, okay? I'll be back tomorrow. Um, but until then, make sure you click the bell notifications so you can be notified. And also don't forget to like this live stream wherever the like button is. And also, if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to see me post other content or go live like this or yeah. Yep. Thank you again so much. And as always, take care and stay safe and have a nice day. Mwah. Also, if you're new here, I that's basically what I do at the end of my live stream. I always end up blowing a kiss to the camera, like, mwah. Okay. Thank you again. Take care now. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Mwah. Bye.